Imagine the possibility to get a principal protected product that also exposes you to Bitcoin. Like imagine to do DCA to Bitcoin with zero cost. You know what that means? Basically, you won't ever lose your money, because if you invest in Bitcoin directly right now, I mean, if you buy Bitcoin and Bitcoin goes down, you lose money, right? But how do you expose yourself? How do you get a BTC exposure without buying it? But you generate Bitcoins daily. And if if those Bitcoins that you generate are not worth it, I mean, if you are in losses, you basically recover your principal amount, I mean, the USDT plus interest. There is nothing wrong with this logic, right? So if you like this video, guys, remember to hit the like button and always comment your thoughts about these projects. And if you know anything better, or if you know another solutions, please let me know as well in the comment. So the project itself is HashWhale, okay? And what they do is basically they mine Bitcoin, or they generate Bitcoin. Okay, they allow you to generate Bitcoin or mine it using the internet. That is mostly known as cloud mining, but this is not like cloud mining, because you're not purchasing a product and you are basically exposed to the output of that product. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. No, this is not the case. So when you go here to the HashWhale website and you go to Simple Earn, you have all the links in the description. If you use the link, you help my channel grow. So as you can see, we have Simple Earn and Simple Mining, sorry. So in Simple Mining, you have these packages, okay? So you have an initial investment, which is the amount of USDT that you're going to put into this product. Okay, so let's say if we add like 5K for 30 days, you're going to earn basically $247 per day. If the Bitcoin price reaches to 130K, but if the Bitcoin price maintains in 66K, you're basically earning $126 per day. That's not great, right? You're basically earning less than your cost. But this Simple Mining has this feature called principal safety. What does that mean? It means that if you lose money with the output, I mean, after the 30 days ends and you get basically like 3K worth of Bitcoin and you're losing money, you have this principal safety where you recover your 5K, I mean, your initial investment plus an interest. And the interest rate is based on how many days you lock your USDT. So it's basically like an USDT staking with the option to get Bitcoins, to get paid in Bitcoin directly, okay? And expose yourself to the Bitcoin. And if you lose money there, you recover your 5K, I mean, your initial investment plus interest. That's amazing. So look at this. Look at the earnings comparison here. And as you can see, we have two outputs, the principal protected settlement and the BTC withdrawal settlement. So if the Bitcoin price stays at $66,000 right now, you basically are losing 24%. That's a lot. But if you recover during initial investment, you're earning 0.49% net profit. That means 24 USDT. Yeah, that sounds like it's not too much, but still, you don't lose money and you expose yourself to Bitcoin. But what happens, just picture this, what happens if Bitcoin suddenly just go above 100K and you are still mining on the 30 days? So what you're doing is that you are basically buying, quote, buying, you're not buying, but you're generating Bitcoins at this price. So if Bitcoins, the lower the price of Bitcoin, the more the output you're going to get in this product, okay? So it's much better to invest, even though this is not a financial advice, to invest in a product like this while Bitcoin is low. That's the key. So if Bitcoin goes to, let's say, 100K in 30 days, I don't think that's going to happen, then you're earning 11% net profit. So the best approach is that if you want to test this product, you can do it with $50 only. Okay, $50. That's not too much. But the earnings are not going to be like huge earning. Okay, and you saw this 0.49% profit, right? It's not too much. You want a higher interest rate. Then let's put again 5K here. And then let's say that you block this 5K for 180 days. So look what happened. Boom, 4.93% net profit if you withdraw your principal protected. That means you're earning 246 USDT without doing anything. And when I mean doing anything is that you invest in the product in the simple mining and you forget about it. I mean, you don't have to check every day. You don't have to log in every day. You wait for the output. That's it. Okay. And if you have more USDT, the better, of course. And if you block it for one whole year, in 1 year, Bitcoin will skyrocket all the way up to 250K. And if that happens, you basically almost double your money, 154% net profit. And if it happens that Bitcoin just doesn't exist anymore, and if Bitcoin just go below the initial price of $66,000, then you're still earning 11% net profit. It's a win-win situation. I mean, you never lose. The only downside and risk or red flag, if you want to call it like that, is that you are exposing to a third-party service. And we all expose this when we use exchanges, when we use wallets, when we use decentralized applications. You are always exposed to a scam. The worst thing that could happen is that this project closes and they don't pay the money to their investors. But I don't think this is going to happen because HashWhale is getting a lot of traction, a lot of traffic. So many people are using this option of simple mining as a passive income source. Okay. But what happens if you don't want to expose yourself to Bitcoin? I mean, you really want passive income without blocking your money. Well, they have another option as well. The option they have is this one called Simple Earn. And this is basically an earn section like any other exchange has. Like you stake your USDT in flexible 30 days, 7 days, 60 days, 90 days, and you get a profit every day. The good thing about this is that their USDT rates are much higher than the competition, because look at this, flexible, you get 50.15%. That's a lot. And if you block it for 30 days, you get 8.86%. I mean, this is APR, okay? Don't get me wrong. This is not monthly income. That's not possible. But still, it's a good number. I mean, if you click here, subscribe, and then you say you're going to invest like 5K, for example, you're earning 36 USDT per month. That's great. And if you put it on flexible, of course, you're going to earn a little less, like $1 per day, but still, that's a good thing. You can use this dollar per day to gamble yourself in mint coins and try to skyrocket these earnings, but still, it's a good earning. I mean, it's great. This 5K is in an annualized rate of 7.15%. That's great. And if you put 60 days, then you're earning 76 USDT. I mean, that's great as well. If you evaluate and do your own research and you see the competition, like exchanges, for example, they don't offer you this high APR rate. That's impossible. None of them do this. But I forgot to tell you one little secret that this website has. That I don't understand why they don't display this in the main website. When you buy any of their packages, depending on the amount of USDT that you invested, you earn or they pay you a token called Whale. That's how it sounds. So I'm here at my account. As you can see, I already purchased some of their simple mining. I tested it with 50 USDT here. As you can see, in this case, I selected 90 days for $50. I mean, just for testing purposes. And the output wasn't great for Bitcoin. So I lost money on Bitcoin. So I got my principal protected. I got my $50 plus the $1 earning profit. And then I reinvested again for 14 days. So I'm going to do that every 14 days. Yeah, it's not that much. It's just $50, but I just wanted to test it before even, talk about it in a YouTube video. So here in the account section, you see this My Whale option. What is My Whale option? Well, this option is a token, okay? And you can use this token to purchase additional mining compute for free or as a discount token. Let me show you. I have 4.47 Whale tokens, all right? This is an internal token. I mean, you can't purchase Whale tokens outside HashWhale. So I'm going to go back here to simple mining. Just to let you know, I'm going to do this example here with 50 USDT, 30 days. Yeah, by now. Now you can see that I can use Whale tokens. And if I use them, you can see that the payment is lower than the initial investment. That means that if I use my Whale tokens and if I used 45 USDT, I'm getting the earnings of a 50 USDT investment for the value of 45 USDT. You see what I mean? That's much more earnings opportunities. And you collect this whale by purchasing simple mining power. So the higher the USDT you use, the higher the whale tokens you're going to get. But of course, that's up to you guys. If you want to use this product or this project as a passive income return, you can use this project, the outputs of this project, to support other projects in the DeFi ecosystem or the Web3 ecosystem. I can teach you a very basic but powerful strategy later in another video if you support this video with a like. So how you can triangulate, I don't know if that's the correct word in English, your earnings to produce an unlimited circle of money income directly to your wallet. So let me know, guys, if you like it. Support my channel with a like, subscribe if you haven't, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.